Hello, hello. Welcome to a Saturday morning pay for play set list. And who do we have today than none other, as you've seen in the comments? Colin is finally getting his day after a week and a half of waiting because of the internet fiasco that we had. Ironically, I want to tell you guys about that. So, everything I do on this channel gets copyrighted, right? Because it's all copyrighted material. That little video I made, a 3-minute video, is making ad money. Not much, but it's like, because there's no copyrighted material on it, just me fucking talking and walking around my house for a couple minutes. And I thought, man, I need to make, if I wanted to make ad money, I need to make more videos of just random stupid shit that doesn't have any copyrighted material. Although there was one time, a long time ago, that I uploaded a video and I made like a compilation of this trip that I took with friends to Glacier National Park when I was like in between undergrad and grad school. And like one day, like it was on there. It's like a 2-hour video maybe of just memories of us just like walking in the woods and talking and laughing and stuff like that. And then one day, I got like wait, did someone say they can't hear me? Oh, okay, yeah. Whew, it scared me for a second. I just saw can't hear you. So, I got this copyright thing, like your video. I was like, what am I getting copyrighted for? And so I went in and I checked it, and it said like for take 6 song da da da. I'm like, where's that song? And then it took me to that part of the video. It's seriously fucking in the background. Like, we're in this van traveling, laughing and talking, and it's like you can barely hear the fucking song that's on the radio because I played my CD or something in the van. And you could hear it very little in the background, and it got copyrighted. It's like, come on, people. So anyway, I need to start making like short videos because I think there's like 5 key things that you want to make a good video that gets people to watch your videos on YouTube, and one of them is like no more than 15 minutes, which we're over an hour almost every freaking video for this one, so nix that right there. No copyright material, short and sweet. So usually like 5-minute, 6-minute videos are good to get people to watch them, but of course, you know. After that sidetrack, let's get back to Colin. So Colin, he has the first thing I want to say about this, Colin, is like, you need to stop. You just need to stop, okay? And what you need to stop is stop apologizing for your set lists. You always say like somewhere in there like, hey, thanks for like putting up with my set list. Hey, I'm not putting up with anything, man. This has been good. And like, even if I don't necessarily like every song that you do, again, I have to say it over and over again. That's not the point. That is not the point of this channel, and stop apologizing. Everyone's gonna like your set, and if they don't, who gives a shit? It's your set, and that's the whole point of this channel. So let's get to it. The first song coming from Colin is, I'm not going to say this wrong, Pyramaze is the band name. No, wait. Yeah, is the band name. And the song is called Starmen. He says, Pyramaze are another Danish band, okay? He says he has an affinity for them. They are often grouped with Anubis Gate, but to me they are more melody focused and less progressive than Anubis Gate. Though they do have some prog elements still. This is an official lyric video, so filter on standby. Oh shit, it's probably gonna get, speaking of YouTube bullshit, here we go. By the way, another thing, I just saw another video of Graham Stephan, who's this guy who's like a young financial guy who's got like millions of followers or whatever. He just put out a video about how YouTube is taking down his channel because of this crazy thing. And it's like, YouTube is getting out of control with this shit. Like, so many people are complaining about YouTube's fucking copyright bullshit and their stupid rules that are just demonetizing or YouTube is becoming like a mob of bullshit. And I think we are all beginning to see the downfall of fucking YouTube. It's happening. Give it maybe a year or two, but something's going to replace YouTube, and YouTube's going to regret all this fucking dumb bullshit. Okay, so filter on standby. Here we go with Pyramaze, and it's called Starmen. Let's go. Nice. Like the start. I like it.
We decided time is night for action. Once the earth had lost its grip, we had to opt for full-blown leadership. Prepare for takeoff into the unknown. We're on
Dude, this is good. You know why? Once again, we are in half. God. 1, 2. The tempo is slower. And the background is fucking sick. I love this video, and so far no warnings. As we leave our galaxy. I love that. They're Danish, Jeff. Dude, I would love to play drums to this. Citizens of the Stars. Treasure. I like it. Ooh. Uh-oh. Here's the warning. Shit, we got the warning. Get that filter on. Get that filter on. All right, hopefully that stops it. Dude, this is one of my favorite songs for a couple playlists. Yes. Dude, the voice is good. I kind of sound like Sir Russell a little bit. At least we keep trying. Ooh, I like this chorus. Yes. Dude, that gent fucking gets me every time. Typically, I don't like speaking in a song, but it's not bad. Okay, I'm guessing that's the end. Wow. Wow, what a great way to fucking start, Colin. What? Dude, you just laid it down with that song. You just kind of like put your shit down and said, look, I'm going to start hard. And I got to say this. I've said it 100 times. I'm going to say it again. Why do I like, I've realized even more why I can handle this and I like this, and this is definitely going on a playlist. Because it's not fast tempoed and it's not in double time. It's just fucking nice. Give the fucking room to breathe in a song with some groove. It's freaking groove. It's got soul to it and heart to it and emotion to it because there's room to breathe. When just like technical shit that's like, it's okay every once in a while, but like if you just constantly are like, it's just too much. It doesn't give anything room to breathe, and it sucks the emotion out. It sucks the soul out. Okay? This song is perfectly capturing this idea of that, whether it's metal or what. It's had like a great groove to it, nice genty riff, and then the vocals were great, and I even say like the harmonies were good, well placed. I liked the chorus. The words weren't too cheesy. They were a little cheesy, but yeah, I mean, everything about that song was great. Colin, fucking 2 thumbs up, dude. 2 thumbs up. You are 1 for 1. And look at this. In the chat, you can see, dude, everybody liked this song. Everybody. Is there anybody who didn't like this song? Yeah, I don't think anybody disliked the song. Because it's a badass song. So I can't wait to hear that more in the gym and just, you know, while I'm driving in my car. So, all right, before we get to the second song, I want to say to all of you, we just got like between Thursday, Friday, and then one this morning. We are already booked through like the following week. I mean, we have a ton of playlists coming up. People just like the 4th of July is here, and maybe they just felt like Independence Day is a reason to get their playlists in. So we have got a stack full of playlists coming in, and that means we are pretty much booked next weekend and then pretty much the next weekend after that. So keep that in mind. I'm looking forward to it. We got some badass sets coming up. But let's get to the second song here with Colin. This is Angra, which we've heard now 3 or 4 times. The song is called Magic Mirror. It says, here's some more Angra to check out. Not too much to say, except it's a great song, and be sure to listen to the drums after the guitar solo section. Ooh, okay. The rhythms and precision are crazy. There's a drum playthrough video of it by the drummer Bruno. He co-wrote the song. I'll request that next time if there's interest. Oh, and I could only find a video with Spanish subtitles. Sweet. Manuel Romero will be happy, along with a couple other people, Gabriel. So this is Angra again. I'm got to make sure I listen to this drum breakdown after the solo section. That's going to be key. All right, so hold on a second. Let's get this ready. All right, here we go with song number 2, Colin. Okay, yeah. What's wrong with the video? Oh, there we go. I was like, is this gonna be like me with a black background? Nice little jungle groove. When it comes to know and defeat your weaknesses, you need to be the hunter and the prey. Remembering the days we would be lying on the grass. Like that part. Again, I like that fart sounding bass. Okay, so far I'm not digging his voice that much. It's too to me. I like the music, not so much his voice. I don't dislike his voice, but ooh. Listen to that bass part. This part is fucking awesome. Reminds me of Nightmare to Remember when he goes through sedation. Sorry, Sasha. I just don't like his tone a little bit. Obviously, he's powerful, but it's too. All right, is this the breakdown? Nice. Ooh. Nice little legato in there. Switch there. I guess it'll be like this. Cool section, but it kind of seemed like a bad transition into it for me. Dissonance. Ooh. This sounds very progressive here. All right, Colin, I kind of think I missed the drum breakdown that you were talking about. It sounded more like a musical drum part versus like I thought you were talking like a solo-ish kind of thing. See right there? Too much for me. Yeah, Colin, what breakdown are you talking about? You talking about the stuff when he was on the ride, like the like that. Just had a Napoleon Dynamite moment. I like this part. Bah. Whoa, must have went into another song. All right, so yes, out of the Angra songs we've heard before, I would not put this at the top. I don't know if I'd put it at the bottom. Like, there were some cool parts to it. I didn't particularly like the singing. Like, I didn't feel like the melody was really that catchy for me, for whatever reason, partly because maybe his tone. And I'm sorry that I offended you guys that I don't know Fabio, and I didn't know that he was like the king of this kind of music. Obviously, he's got a good voice. It's just I don't care for the sound of it. I mean, again, people were saying in there that sounds very similar to James LaBrie. Like, in his younger days, had a great voice, but I didn't. It took me a while to get used to it. So maybe the same would happen with Fabio. Maybe I'd get more used to it, but probably not. So not my cup of tea too much. I think John feels the same a little bit, but some cool sections or parts in that, I would say. The last Angra song we listened to, I remember I liked a lot more. That Angra song is on my playlist. So, all right, let's move on to the third song. The third song is none other than Anubis Gate. It says Out of Time. So this song title is Out of Time by Anubis Gate. He says this is a ballad written and performed by their second singer, Jacob Hansen. Okay, this song is a showcase for how good his vocals are, and it's a shame that this was his last album as a singer before becoming a full-time producer for this band and many others. Oh, so basically this is like a one-time gig. So he is on this album and just did like a one and done kind of thing, it sounds like. All right, so this is Anubis Gate, Out of Time. Let's see this one.
There's a fire within that may burn your skin. It can make you blind and leave the world behind. Every night we pray that our
I like his voice so far.
be taken by these forces of magic
Good, no crack in his voice. Nice and pure.
Long time gone, my life was really deep.
Sounds like Silent Lucidity a little bit.
By day,
Ooh, bam. See? 1, 2, 3, and 4. Slow tempo, let it breathe.
the thought of something more get me at war until my very mind was open out.
Nice pickup there. See, it went from that like chill to this like energy. Nice. Yeah. Ooh. Ba, ba.
We spoke, our words would take the form of a song.
Yeah, he does have a nice, pure voice. I'm going to talk about that after the song, the idea of pure voice.
My sense of time had disappeared.
Like that part. The bass and the bass drum are right with each other. Hear it? Nice rhythm there. Give those guys some sex. Part's cool. Nice build. Yes, I love that. You guys know I love that shit. Back to this. Love it. Fuck yeah, dude. Bah. Woo! 1, 2, 3, and 4. 1. Oh, I like that fade out. The car stereo fade out. Best part of the song right here. Wow, that end of the song was the best part of the song. You know I love vocal stuff, man. That's freaking awesome. Holy shit, that was awesome. Heck yeah. Now, I agree with Ya, JBB Ya. It was a little repetitive, but it was so, I think it was good, and it was short enough that the repetitive nature of it didn't get too much for me. The ending was fucking sick. I love harmonies like that. I mean, it sounded very, like Neil Morse kind of feel there. Man, that was really, really good ending. Which brings me to this point that I wanted to say two things. Number one, I think it's so interesting that this guy went on to produce, and he has such a talent, obviously, in his singing, that like it's almost like the world is robbed. And they're like obviously he's producing, so he's still giving things to the music world. But it's like the world is being robbed of this guy's voice since he went into full-time producing. And what I think is interesting about that is that there's a, you know, I told you guys about Take 6. So Take 6 for the first, like, when they were young, just like every other band, when they're young, they're at the most dominant, right? They're at their peak. And they had a band member in there that was just fucking phenomenal. His name's Mervyn Warren. And he left the band, I think, after like 3 or 4 albums, to do the exact same thing that this guy did. He is now a producer, and he produces tons of R&B, tons of pop songs. And it's like, it's great that he's doing that, and it's all behind the scenes stuff, and he's doing what he wants to do. But it's like, when he left, Take 6 fundamentally changed a little bit, because he was like one of the rocks of their sound. And it's just like, oh man, now I know you're doing this and it's good, but you kind of are robbing the rest of the music world with your awesome voice. I feel like this guy's the same way. It's like, you know, wow, good voice, but you know, brings me to my second thing. One of the things I love about this guy's voice is the pureness of it. So in general, I'm always going to pick pure versus vibrato, no matter what the style is. Vibrato to me is a little bit being lazy. I've always said this about Broadway singers. Broadway, a lot, especially the old Broadway, like the 50s Broadway stuff, like Sweeney Todd, Demon Barber of Fleet Street, Oklahoma, all of these other like 50s and before kind of musicals. So many of these great Broadway singers just have too much fucking vibrato. It's like, then you get like Lea Salonga, who's like the queen of fucking Broadway. A lot of her stuff is very, very like pure tone. Like there's no vibrato in a lot of her notes. And it just sounds better, and it's fucking harder to do. The whole point of vibrato is to like, here's the note, and you go like this with your vibrato. You're never hitting the note. You're just kind of going like this above and below. That's lazy. It's lazy. It's like, because hitting a pure note is fucking difficult as fuck to do and hold it out. And this dude at the beginning, he was holding those very pure notes, man. It was just, that was excellent, excellent. That shit will always get me. So 2 thumbs up for that song. I still don't like this song as much as the first song, but they both were kind of in that da 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 tempo, ba da da. But the first one had just more power to it, and I think more quality to it than this song. But this song was good as well. All right, so let's move on to the next song, which is Anubis Gate. Fucking Colin loves this Anubis Gate. So this is Golden Days, is the name of the song. This song is a semi-ballad and is from the same album as Facing Dawn. Facing Dawn. This album is all about the members of the band and their past experiences. Interesting. This song is actually written by Jacob Hansen, who we just heard, the singer, after he left, and it seems to be about ego and how fleeting fame is. Very true. At least that's what I get from the lyrics. Okay, so this is his interpretation of that. But a great melodic song. Uh-oh. You know everybody loves when Captain hears melodic. So here we go with the next Anubis Gate song. Boom. Okay, we went from a fade out to a fade in. Ooh, kind of interesting. Max, I just read your fucking comment. Yeah, if he became the fucking amp tech. Oh, it'd be a tragedy.
Wind blows on me. Here comes my golden days. It's the vital state I'm in.
Okay, it's interesting.
See the lights that mesmerize.
Max, the comedian of the group. Okay. It took me a second to like feel it. The beginning was a little weird. Damn, that's some great harmony. Ooh, good stop there. Really? Well, if that's true, Max. Your nature betrays you. Ooh, like this part. To learn my alphabet? Ooh, I like that. something about the song is not hitting me. I'm trying to figure it out. Like, I like the harmonies, and I get like the sense of like ballad feel, but like something's not clicking. The fuck is not clicking? Because it's got a lot of the elements I like. Nice. Maybe it's the like disconnect of like the offbeat stuff. No, the voice is not bad. It's not as good as the last guy, because this isn't the same guy, right? He wrote the song, but he's not singing the song, correct? So this guy doesn't sound as good as the last guy, but he sounds good. Collecting golden days. I mean, he sounds good, Colin. Maybe it's because, like, even though I like the harmonies and I like the sound, it's kind of staying like right here, maybe. I think I like more of that, like build, right?
Rain pours on me. Here comes my olden days. It's the final stage I'm in.
Like, I feel like even the melody is like, na, 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 na. Yeah, maybe that's it, Alpha Star.
This old mind to wisdom. Rain pours on me. Here goes my golden days.
This is the end. All right, so yeah, that's a tough one because, like I said, I like so much of what was going on in the song, but like something was not connecting, and I think we're trying to figure that out in the comments. And I think that's what it is. It doesn't resolve or to anything. Like, it just felt like it was like this mass of just like movement, like a rock. And that rock is nice and cool, but it's just like a rock. I don't know. I liked his voice, liked the harmonies, like kind of like the stuff that was going on in the background. It just didn't seem like it moved anywhere. It just kind of was like the same, like linear as Althastar put it. But yeah. All right, so let's move on to the final one. We're at 45 minutes into this live stream. And the final song that we're going to listen to by Colin, which, by the way, Colin, I saw Dubs say this in the chat, and I think I 100% agree, maybe 98%, because I have to think through your other set list. But this, for me, is definitely your strongest set list for me. And it's because it finds the balance, for me, of like stuff that you like and stuff that's kind of in your area, but it also kind of is appealing in the other areas as well. So that's my thought. All right, so this one's from Dynasty. It's a Z. It's not Dynasty. Dynasty. I don't know how to say it. The song is called The Gray. The Gray. So for the final song, I decided to do another wild card pick. Ooh, this is what we like. Like some risk. We like some risk on this channel. What do you get when you have a metal band whose main influences are 80s pop songs? you get Dynasty. It's a short and sweet metal song, but catchy as a cold. Ooh, Mr. Poet Colin. Colin the Poet. But catchy as a cold. I like that. All right, so here we go with this short, I think, metal song that's going to have some 80s pop mixed into the metal. Here we go. I love this shit. Here we go. Okay. There's an 80s, like, piano. Yeah, it has that 80s feel to it a little bit. White trash, gray colors. Yes, Adrian, yes. Very Eye of the Tiger. Nailed it. Nailed it. Love that double bass. Desire. Ooh, this has got some. The pop, here's the pop element here. You like that lip syncing? Nice fucking run there.
Black and white turns to gray colors. In your mind you walk on water.
Walk on water.
That seems logical. It's beautiful. When I call on you, black and white turns to gray colors.
Yes, Jeff, that's a great way to describe it for me as well. Good, but not like, ooh. Here we go with Go. Is that the end? All right, so we have officially come to the end of Colin's playlist. And Colin, excellent playlist. This last song, I think, was kind of... It's interesting that you called this kind of like a wild card, because this one sounded more conventional, as Jeff put it. Jean-Francois put it. This sounded more conventional in the stuff that you've picked in the past. Like, I would say this last song is actually more like what you normally pick. So I guess maybe I was expecting like some sort of like different, but I think you meant wild card as in like a song that I'm picking that I don't know if you're gonna like. So I think I misinterpreted that. So when it came on, I was like, yeah, this is just kind of like a typical, you know, power song. You know, it didn't seem like it broke any new ground or anything like that. But overall, I think this was definitely your strongest set, Colin, which is saying a lot because, again, we tend to have different styles. And I think that Adrian said it as well, that this is your best set. So to have two people who tend to not enjoy or naturally like this kind of music that you naturally like to love a lot of the songs that are on this playlist, that's grand, as the Irish would say, a grand. All right, so yeah, that brings us to the end of today. But even though it's a holiday weekend, I guess, is everybody off on Monday? Everybody should not be working. I'm sure that Para's probably working somehow, but you shouldn't be working, right? Because it's a holiday on Monday, which means we have tomorrow morning at 11 a.m. as well. And then we also have Monday at 7:30, like normal. So we have 2 more sets for this week, and then we are already booked for next week. Who's up tomorrow? Let me check to see who's up tomorrow. So tomorrow, I'm pretty sure Monday is Diego, if I remember correctly. And yes, tomorrow is Jappy. So I'm guessing we're going to hear some Riverside. I honestly don't remember what his set list is, but I'm guessing Riverside's going to pop up somewhere. And yes, if you can be here tomorrow, try to be here because tomorrow is Tun Seeger's, his new song. He wrote it. It's on his new album. I guess it is the new single got dropped, or City Lights, I think is the name of the album. Got dropped like over a week and a half ago, and we've been waiting this week and a half because we've been backed up to premiere it on this channel. So try to be here tomorrow so that you guys can let him know what you think of his new song. Remember, he already dropped one a couple months ago, and we listened to it. And, you know, if I've heard a couple of his other things that were more poppy oriented, which he was nervous to do on this channel, but I thought were excellent. So we'll see what he's picked for us tomorrow for his single. So that's Jappy and Tun tomorrow, and then, is it Tun? I don't know how to say that. And then Diego Ceballos is on Monday. All right, so hope you guys have a great Saturday. Enjoy this weekend. We actually, at least in Ohio, have some somewhat nice weather. Yesterday was beautiful. Today's all right, a little bit hotter, but nice. And then we go back into the 90s. So enjoy the weather if you're in Ohio. Otherwise, if you're in Germany or somewhere else, I don't know what's going on with your weather. All right, so we will see you guys here tomorrow. Peace.